Hey, what's up guys, ELP Modelling here, and today we're looking at the Tamiya Toyota Supra Mark IV. And let's start things off with your decals that are included in the kit. There are 3 sets of number plates, as you can see: Supra, Japanese ones or California ones. You have all the separate dials as well, third brake light, and some various side repeater ones, depending on whether you're going to build it as the sort of JDM spec or the US spec. You also get some Toyota badges, Toyota and Supra, and then a warning label, and then a couple of other little bits and pieces for the engine bay. So let's see exactly what is in this wonderful kit by Tamiya. Now, your instructions, there are a link in the description as always guys, and I will start off by showing you your clear parts, which I had to get the decals out of these, so I may as well just quickly take them out, which is normally a no-no, but there you have your window pieces all as one. We'll do that. There you go. They're your rear lights, rear light inserts, and then they are for your headlights, and then I believe they're your side repeaters, but we'll soon see. I'll flip this around so you can see the headlights perfectly. And there you have it. Look at the detail on those. Now let's start off by showing you your body. And here you have it. We'll get that out of the way as well. Now, Tamiya have done a fantastic job with this. Now, bearing in mind this kit is quite old. I can't remember exactly what year it is, but it's pretty old now. And to think that these cars are that old is even more shocking, to be honest, but they still look good now. You've got a couple of mould lines. They mirror each other underneath the lights on the rear, and then you've got the ones on the front as well. And as you can see, there is no bonnet or hood. This has the full 2JZ engine. But all in all, this is a fantastic body. Really, really nice. I love it when they're moulded in this colour as well. Personally, I think it's the perfect colour. You can see where that third brake light goes there. My advice would be to probably mask it up, spray it silver, and then spray a bit of clear red over the top. You'll get a much more authentic looking brake light instead of just a decal. But I cannot complain about this body. It's going to have mould lines given the age, but they're pretty good. Now, considering this is a full detail kit, there's only 2 or 3 sprues really, which is unusual really. But we'll start off with your suspension pieces, front and rear, and then your anti-roll bar, steering arm, and then half of your engine block. You've then got the rear subframe area, that's also part of the subframe area. And you've got the front of the engine and your differential. There's the other piece of the engine. And then your exhaust, should you want to use it, or you could make your own. And a few guys have asked me again, I'm so sorry about the lack of exhaust tutorial video, I will get around to it as soon as I promise. You've got your tanks there for the engine bay. And then that is either your front or rear subframe. It's the rear. So a slightly mislabeled part just now, but there you go. And that is it for that one. Now, sprue number 2 of 4 in total actually. And we'll start off on this corner. You've got your wipers there, whether you build it left-hand drive or right-hand drive. Rear wiper, that personally won't be fitted. You've got your hubs, and I believe that's your battery on the other side. Yep. You've got the battery, and then your centre console area where the gear shifter goes. And then your wonderful dashboards, which have a lot of detail in them. They are brilliant. Really, really nice. Again, it's black, so I'm apologising for that, guys. It's really hard to show you black bits, but there you have it. Left-hand drive and right-hand drive. Ultimate control on what you want to do. Now, here are your standard seats, which are pretty good looking, really. From the front, anyway. The minute you see the back, you go, oh. you go. Most of it's covered. It won't need an awful lot to fix up. And then you've also got the number plates there as well. Now, flipping this round, ideally this would have been fantastic if it was, or if it had separate door cards. Nevertheless, it is still very detailed. There's a couple of mould marks there, look, which if you're going to flock that, you're not going to notice them anyway. And then there's a few more, but they do only appear underneath where the seats go. But all in all, it is a very nice, even though the door cards aren't separate, annoyingly it's going to be really hard to show you with a light. But trust me, the door cards are fantastic, considering they are moulded in. Now we'll go with your handbrake, gear shifter there, rear view mirror, steering wheel and steering column. And that is it for that sprue. Now onto your third and final big sprue really. This one has all of the chassis pieces that are left. And talking of which, here you go. Look at that. Fantastic, it really is. Not an awful lot moulded in. So I can't really call it a completely separate chassis, but let's be honest, that's pretty good really. Now here we have your oil cooler, I believe. You've then got your wing mirror inserts and the wing mirrors themselves. Inlet manifold for the engine, radiator fan, and then this here is the air vent for the bonnets. And I believe they only came on the UK spec cars. I could be wrong. Please correct me, guys. I'm more of a Nissan man, as you know, but I, of course, fully appreciate the Supra, but I'm not quite as clued up. Now, the brakes are pretty good. They lack a little bit of detail on the calipers, but if you're going to upgrade them, it doesn't really matter. You've got the optional spoiler as well. And then your bonnet. Voila. Nothing much to tell you about that really, just your typical bonnet. This kit is really nicely moulded, you know. You've then got the standard spoiler, and then the rest of your engine parts. You've also got the tip of the muffler there as well. Valve cover, and then your turbos, which don't look fantastic really, if I'm honest. Hobby Design do a turbo set that would suit this perfectly. And then you've got the brace there, which goes over the gearbox, I believe. Then your front calipers, again lacking a little bit of detail, but on the whole they're pretty good. And then you've got the belts and the radiator and intercooler assembly. And that is it for that one. Now the only things that are left are two things. A set of polycaps, not really very exciting, and then your standard wheels should you want to use them. Make sure these tyres are on. They are staggered, of course. Completely accurate. And they're a nice wheel, but let's be honest, they're probably not going to get used, really, are they? Now we'll get the body out for you just to show you what they're like, and then voila. There we go. Nothing majorly exciting, but I suppose if you are building just completely out of the box, it is perfect. And that is it then, guys. Out of 10, I'd probably give the kit an 8. It lacks a few details in some of the places, and it probably loses a point simply because it's, I don't know, it's just lacking something. And I don't know, Tamiya have done a bit of a Fujimi. They've gone to great lengths on other things, but then stuck a third brake light decal on there, when they could have made a small piece of clear plastic. But apart from that, it's a fantastic kit. Highly recommend it, guys. Go get yourself one. They're also good if you just want to build the car with the bonnet glued on, and then you've got a 2JZ engine for you to put in whatever you want, a chaser, anything. So let me know what you think then, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment if you want, and you can also go visit my new website, and it is www.elpmodeling.com. It's on the screen, and I'll see you in the up and coming videos, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.